Hey there, welcome back to the channel. This is your favorite Volvo-based YouTube channel, Dean of Machines. Today, we have our Cream Puff 245. Driving home today, going down the highway, or I should say getting on the on-ramp. Let off the gas, coast down the on-ramp because, you know, traffic's backed up and stopped, and it cuts off on me. So if you can believe it, this old car is having issues. I thought it was a wiring issue, but I get home and I start listening to the fuel pump, and it's bad. I'm fairly certain it's bad because it sounds like our red turbo 245. If you'll remember, this here red turbo 245 went through 3 fuel pumps. Finally, the third fuel pump I put in it is a brand new Bosch undercar unit. Editor's note: the Volvo 240 uses 2 fuel pumps. One of them is in the tank as a lift pump, and the other is a pressure pump that sits under the car, in line. So, we have to take the inline pump out of this car, which is brand new. This is the car that we just spent all weekend on tuning at Southeast Meet, and it was good to go. It's a running, driving car, but now we have to strip the fuel pump out of it. So, this sucker's got a brand new pump. That has an old pump. They should have the same connections. The red wagon has a brand new Walbro that's ready to go in the tank that would make the undercar pump useless. So I think today we're going to be swapping a fuel pump on this here little car. Why, you might ask? Now, why, you might ask? Let me close the door so you can't hear the distinct 240 ding. This is why. Listen. That's what a dying fuel pump sounds like. I'm gonna climb under the car and replace that now that I've made a mess with coolant also. That's another story. I mean, what's the story? You wanna know what the story is? The car was acting funny because the thermostat somebody gutted the thermostat. How would you, why? Who would? I don't understand. Anyway, there's a new one in there. Let's see if it does any better. I don't know. Let's take the fuel pump out of something. Well, it just died. Key is still on. I think we just lost our fuel pump. Let's see what we can do. Pretty sure the fuel pump died. We're gonna hop in the car. Shut the door to get the dinger to shut off. As you know, key is on. Heard the lift pump. I mean, it's running. I don't know, man. Check engine light. I just looked, it's still in there. Now, if you'll remember, that's what the red car did. It started making all sorts of funny noises and then ate entirely. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the new pump out of the red car and slap it in the silver car because I have to get to work tomorrow. You know, that whole thing. Yeah, I know you know. You've been there. You done it. Fuel pump's out. Line's plugged. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. All right. This is where it gets fun. Smelling like gas. Tired from a long day at work. Having to fix that old car of yours. Because life, my friends. Yep. Because life. And, you know, what are you gonna do? Get that brake free. Get that brake free. And that brake free. Alright. Oh, it's got torques. Alright. As soon as the neighbor kid gets up the driveway with the trash can, it's a bit tedious to get the darn thing together, but you put the bolt for the filter through the same hole as the pump bracket, and then a bolt and nut on this side over here, and then plug it all in as you do. Little side note, when you're trying to crank down on this sucker with vice grips, you can put a hole in it. Definitely can put a hole in it. So, brand new filter, junk. What are you gonna do? Just reuse the old one, I guess. What else would you use for your parts run other than a rotary? It's the most reliable thing we own. Our rotaries. That's a new sound. Worked late in the evening, but we got a new fuel pump in place and things are good to go. The old car there is running nicely once again, and drove to work and back just fine, but the fuel pump was definitely going bad. Now it no longer makes noise, and it does still run, and it does drive 100 miles a day because it's a 240. It's not going to do anything else. So thanks for swinging by. Check out the Patreon, like, comment, subscribe. How about you get in your garage and fix something? Have a good night.